Hi everyone, it's the 28th of October. We had the breakout of the black bull flag and even back tested it later on Friday. This is where we closed, right at the back test of the black bull flag. This is as good as it gets, as precise as it gets. It rallied, I mean, it bounced off it over, on the weekend, basically, while during the non-trading hours. That's why we opened it with a gap up on Sunday last night. So what I'm expecting is that we come down, fill this gap, and the gap is at, well, where is it? At 42, 58.42 on ES, and then touch that purple bottom band and possibly rally off it and get to 6,000. Clearly, if we break that purple and blue double support, I'm going to now show you the level, which is going to be 58.30. If it breaks 58.30, 58.25, let's say to be sure, 58.25, then this trend would have broken. And that wouldn't be nice, would it? So we got to have we have to be really careful with what this market is trying to do. But you can see that blue resistance, right? And the blue top, blue bar internal support. We have a kind of an internal support like this, kind of a rail support you can see. But if the purple support breaks together with the blue, then the minimum target would be the blue bottom band right there. Okay, that's kind of a spin-off. We would get, I think it would get all the way to the blue bottom band. That is, I mean, we already made new all-time highs, remember? So, but the golden top band basically held, and the very high was just below 29.30. Sorry, 59.30. So if it wants to rally, keep on rallying to that golden top band, that purple bottom band has to hold at 58.40 and then keep on rallying. On the SPX, it's the same. You can see here that golden resistance, the golden internal support. The purple bottom band is on, and the black bull flag is broken and back tested. We may get a gap fill, this gap fill on this SPX cash. It's going to be 58.05. So if it gets to that 58.05, then we rally towards 5900. Dow Jones continuous futures. So I'm going to now repeat myself here. That blue top band was the perfect major resistance, and that's exactly why it reversed right there. Now we have, I thought we were going to have this red downtrend, but we didn't. I'm now going to put maybe this here. Is this a resistance? Yeah, it's kind of a resistance there. So I'm going to put it on in, what else? Purple resistance, right? 1, 2, 3. If we want to be really precise, I'm going to put it like this. Okay. And is it a downtrend? If we look at the bottom band, no. But to make it a downtrend, we have to be a bit more precise. So there is a little bit of education here. So the bottom band has only 2 touches. The top band has only 1 touch right there. So for it to become a trend, downtrend, has to get to the purple top band, reverse there, and come down, and possibly to touch that red bottom band. You can see the green bull flags back test is not really holding. So I'm going to remove that from the picture. Okay. So what we have here is this purple potential downtrend, which is of course also a potential bull flag. We have this gap opened, and I think that gap is going to get filled eventually. There is very high chance that we're going to fill that gap and maybe even get all the way to this red bottom band together with the purple. That would be a kind of a double support. But we get to the purple top band maybe, then come down to the red and then rally. That is possible. So that Dow Jones cash, green, remove. The purple line or support is coming our way. And if it holds, we rally higher. Same story, the same, I'm going to put that same channel or potential channel there. So I'm going to put it also on in purple color. And we have, where is that purple? Yeah, there. And we have this green, I'm going to put this in green color just to say, like, this is the Dow Jones, this here is the Dow Jones cash, okay? So we may come down to, or get to the purple top band, come down, maybe come down here to fill the gap, and then off the green support to rally again. So this green line is quite important for the Dow Jones cash. This is NASDAQ. It had bounced off the green bottom band, right? It came down, it bounced off the purple and green double support. We rallied, came down a little bit, but now it's still out of this bull flag. This is extremely bullish. NASDAQ is catching up with the other guys, and there is no bearish scenario here. I don't see anything bearish at the moment. And you can see the green bull flag on the NASDAQ cash. I thought this double support is going to get tested, but it didn't. We have a gap here. So after the gap fill, I think NASDAQ is going to keep on pushing. And of course, this golden resistance should be broken eventually so that it gets to the 21,000 level, which is a new all-time high. Russell is, so I closed my Russell long, which I opened at 22.45, 42, came down suddenly, but it's still off the black support. You can see that's why I didn't close the long. It's out of the black bull flag, but I think this gap opened last night should get filled at 22.19-ish. Around 22.19, 22.18, we're going to fill the gap and then it's going to rally. I believe this black support is going to keep on holding. There is only one chance, maybe, just maybe, that it wants to come down all the way to where this spike has started, that one, which is going to be 2200, just below 2200. But I'm not saying it is going to happen, to be honest. So it's a little bit of an, also like a round, kind of an internal inverted head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. But I think we are going to fill the gap first and then rally higher. That's the minimum. I think the gap fill should happen first. This is FTSE. It already is broken that golden bottom band. Obviously, there is also some volatility because of the new taxes coming in very soon in Great Britain, which is a train wreck, considering the economy and everything, the lost decades. And it also shows on the entire stock market. This is decades of lost decades. This is 2007 high. Look where we're at. Nothing. It has created nothing whatsoever over the last, 17 years, right? 17 years. This is all it has managed to create. That is sad. Really sad. The blue bottom band is the obvious target. So if we touch it, then maybe there's going to be a big swing to the upside. But this here is bearish. The golden bottom band is bearish. The green resistance held, but most importantly, the purple plus golden double resistance held, and it's coming down. I think the minimum target is the blue bottom band, which is going to be around 81.50 on the futures. DAX is at the black bottom band, black support, and it's trying to bounce off it. And if we look at this here, right, I'm going to put it right there, right, excuse me, just a second, bear with me. Yeah, right there. So it's kind of a broken bull flag already, right? So if we look at also the different color, right, this purple broken bull flag, we got back tested, and obviously the black support is holding, which is why I'm turning. I mean, I'm leaning very bullish on that DAX still. Eventually, we get to that golden resistance and smash it. 3 touches on this already. I was hoping, and I still do, like it would be lovely. So remember, we bought it here and we closed it right about there. It came down. I'm hoping that it comes down to this golden bottom band, and then we rally off this level back to the golden top band. So that would be nice. On the CAC, the French index, this is extremely precise resistance. You can see here 1, 2, 3 touches on that purple top band. This is beautiful. And we have a gap here from last night. So I think we filled the gap, maybe come down all the way to the black bottom band, and then rally to get to 8,000. So, and of course, as I said many times in the video, the red bottom band may be the target as well. But I think the fact that it has already been tested 3 times, I think we're gonna break that purple top band sooner than coming down again. So maybe the black bottom band we're gonna visit, but then after that, I'm expecting the purple top band to be broken, just like this purple downtrend. This is kind of a double resistance or kind of a double decker. It's hard to explain with a rule, but as you remember, I put that there thinking the green plus purple is going to hold, and then it did. So it's kind of a resistance at the moment. That purple top band is a potential, is a proper confirmed resistance. This was the potential, got confirmed. This is the third touch, got confirmed again. So the breakout should be very, very bullish. TLT has come back down. The green broken resistance is getting back tested right about here. And I think we're going to see a rally starting very soon. I don't think that the downside is almost over. And if you look at it this way, so I just realized this one, that golden downtrend. This is a beautiful one. 3 touches on the top, 2 touches on the bottom. If we touch it, the green, the previous resistance, then we rally back to 100. That's how I see it. And the 10-year Treasury note is the same. The golden support zone maybe, but I think the green one is our guidance. And if the green top band holds, we come back down once again, and maybe even all the way to the blue bottom band. I thought it's not going to happen, but that ZN may come down to the blue plus purple and then rally towards that 116 once again. This here is oil. Oil stayed inside the red downtrend. This is the 3 touches. This is where it almost was breaking out. But over the weekend, the Middle East tensions have come down because Israel's bombing was not really very wide and very destructive. It was only at the military. I think that's why oil is keep on coming down. This is why it rallied, and this is why it's now selling off, because things are cooling off. My target was the level where it started, and we are almost there. This is a good call if you were shorting oil. Now the blue broken channel is going to get back tested, but I think we will come down. There is a position, there is a probability for it to keep on coming down towards the previous lows of 65.50, and then we'll see whether this purple support is going to hold again. It's not too far, but clearly. So now, what is our guidance? The guidance is the red downtrend. If we see a bounce and we break out of the red, then of course it's going to rally. And this here is Brent oil. And you can see the blue support was broken, and the back test was Friday. It also tested the red resistance, then sold off with a huge gap down because of that cooling off. And the red bottom band, together with where it started, this here is our target. I don't think it's going to rally before it comes to the previous lows of, well, 1st of October, that was. And the level is 69.90, right? That's 69.90. And that's the minimum target, but possibly we'll have a bit more downside. Gold is, you can see the golden channel was broken, back tested, but it's not really giving up. We may still see a bit more downside. Maybe it wants to form a bull flag. That is also possible. If it wants to, then it may take the shape of this one, blue one. So I'm going to make it blue, of course. All right, just like this one. So really big rally, then cooling off. If we come down to the blue bottom band and then rally, that's possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if it does, this would be the buying level for gold. This is futures, continuous futures chart, GC, and similarly, the red channel was broken. We may come down, and there is, of course, a gap there, the open gap from last night. You can see, and that gap is going to get filled. Don't be mistaken by anything. That gap is going to get filled. It's bullish anyway. And but is it going to come down to the red bottom band again? That's way down. Excuse me, guys. Oh, sorry. And or maybe like it's going to come down below 2,700. I'm not sure yet. Very hard to be precise at the moment. I don't have a kind of an underneath support until that red bottom band. Just maybe, let me show you. This could be another support level. If it maybe instead of that red very bottom band, it may come down to the red internal support. Either way, the uptrend is very much intact. And ultimately, that minimum target is the green top band. The green bottom band is here. Minimum target is the green top band, which it still looks very, very bullish. Silver couldn't take out that golden resistance right there. Okay, that rail is still holding, right? It is still holding. But not only that, the blue top band also held as double. That's the double resistance, which is why we closed the long. But the fact that it's coming now down to fill the gap, that black broken resistance, that's a long-term resistance, and it's coming down to fill the gap. And to me, that is going to hold as a major support. There is very little chance for it to be broken properly down. But we may come down slightly below, like 32.90 is the level, right? The lowest level should be 32.50, and from here, from there, we rally back to 35 plus. Silver continuous futures is the same. That golden resistance held, and it's now coming back to that black broken resistance. And from there, I think we're going to rally. The level is going to be at 33.10-ish. Platinum had back tested the blue broken resistance, support, which is holding as resistance. Very strong resistance. You can see how many times. And it came down, but of course it bounced off the red internal support. So that one is not really broken. That is very orderly. I still believe eventually we get to the red top band and maybe another reversal, that big reversal we may see once again. That's why, like, you got to be careful with platinum at the moment. And do we have an uptrend from the previous lows? So I'm going to put it right there. Yeah. Not yet. So I'm going to put that in green color, right? That green color and that one. So if the green bottom band holds, we rally towards 1050. And the green bottom band on the spot chart is going to be around 1010, 1012. Okay, so that green bottom band is a potential support to rally back to 1050. Platinum continuous futures is that red. This is exactly what I said as the red top band as a potential resistance together with the blue. It may hold and we may see a pullback. Wow, look at that. This is as good as it gets. Blue plus red this year. And I'm not sure what the level, what I said, I can't remember. But, red plus blue held. And it's now pulling back a little bit. You can see the golden support is holding. That two back tests on the golden broken resistance is holding as support. Is it going to keep on rallying? And I'm now going to put the same green channel, or look at this on the green. So I'm going to put it green here, right? The purple was broken. That job is done. That bull flag. This year it was a double support, rallied, ran, back tested, and then we rallied again. So I'm going to remove the purple, okay? But I'm going to make this one as a purple, okay? So this here is a very large uptrend, which is a bear flag, potential bear flag. That's why we have to keep it. If it comes down and breaks the purple, then we will have another big sell-off. We can't we can't really dismiss that idea. But the green channel, unlike the spot chart, this continuous futures on the platinum, the green plus golden was a double support, and it probably is going to rally towards that red again. But then after that, maybe we'll see another big reversal. Got to be careful there. Nat gas, the green resistance held, and it's now keep on coming down. We switched to the December contract now, and this December contract 28.83, 23. So it still hasn't really switched to the 23.64. This year is still on the November contract. Okay, but I switched already to the December contract, and the December contract is very much in charge. The red bottom band together with the blue internal resistance held, you can see here, and I think it's coming down once again, and we have double downtrend. So the red one is the big, the blue one is inside the red. So that's why it's still bearish. This here is copper. Copper tried to break the red bull flag, but so far it's just playing with us. And I'm now going to put this here, okay, that kind of a green, okay, is it a kind of a triangle here, right there? Yeah, is it a triangle in the making? The blue bull flag, sorry, the red bull flag is broken, but there is no follow through at the moment. I think we may come to the green and then rally and break that one to the upside. It still isn't really out of the woods, but you can see the golden support is holding, has held 1, 2, 3. And as long as it doesn't drop below 430, it's still looking bullish to me. And this here is the what is it called? The December contract. And we have this golden support that is holding, and we have the red bull flag that is not broken properly. I mean, it is broken, but there is no rally. Palladium is had touched beyond 1220. I gave you at 1100. I think I told you if it breaks 1100, it's going to rally, and the golden resistance is also broken. So the Palladium is a massive breakout. I've kept on telling you, and it is now a breakout. This here is Euro. It is trying to bounce off the green plus blue double support, and I think it will. I'm very confident that Euro has bottomed out here, and it's going to start to rally, at least towards 110. Okay, pound sterling is the same. You can see the green support, and not only that, I'm going to put it on the daily chart again to show you where we are at on the long term. That golden broken resistance, yeah, that major broken resistance has been back tested. This is a very big chance to buy pound sterling, and because it's also bouncing off the red, and it broke the blue resistance, and it's now trying to break that green. So I'm going to put it on the 4-hourly to show you a little bit more granular view, right? That golden support is not visible here, but it is broken and back tested. The golden zone, I'm going to remove this one. This is the clear, the red support, the blue resistance is broken. The green sideways channel, you can see here, it is going to be broken at, I think, around 130.05. Yeah, if it rallies beyond 130.05, you buy this. And the obvious target on the daily chart, I'm still very bullish on this one. And on the daily chart, we should rally to that red top and eventually at 145. Yeah, really, like 1,500 pips. I know I've said bad things about the British economy, and it still is bad, but maybe there is something that else. I mean, despite the tax raising Labour government's announcements today, and the budget is coming on Wednesday, this here is not really selling off, which is why I'm a little bit more, I mean, leaning again, even because of that as well, I'm leaning bullish. US dollar Japanese yen tested that red resistance once again. That is massive. And it tried to break into the red. And it didn't even come down to the golden bottom band just yet. I mean, if it touches the golden plus green, which is at 150, 160, if it gets there, then there may be much more upside towards 150 and really penetrating back into the red and even come back all the way to the previous highs. It is quite possible. I thought we're going to do that after coming to the green bottom band, but no, it actually rallied from the lows of, well, December last year, and it rallied and it didn't look back. DXY, this is the US dollar index, is now breaking that red bottom band. So this is the reversal at the red top band. And the red bottom band, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, and it's about to be broken. What we have to do is now watch the red bottom band if it gets there, and then when it gets there. We may see a big rally off that, so got to be careful. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to come down to the red bottom band. We're going to bounce a little bit and then break it to the downside. And yeah, that's how I see US dollar playing out. I think US dollar is topping, and we erased, this spike down. And I think there is serious resistance around this level, and I don't think we're going to go beyond those levels, and I think we're going to come down before that. Aussie dollar is inside this golden wedge, and this golden wedge is also, it's the backtest of the red. So I'm going to put it on the daily, that red major resistance. Obviously, it has broken back into it, which is far from ideal. But this golden wedge is now gone, and it's time to break out of the golden wedge and rally. And Kiwi had also, this was disappointing, that golden broken support is back tested, but it didn't hold as support. Golden broken resistance. You can see here 2 touches, and the third one didn't really hold. It already erased all this spike. So is it really ready to come back up again? And do we have an overhead resistance here? Maybe yes. Yeah, quite a few touches. Is it ready to rally? Possibly. US dollar CAD is now at the golden resistance rail, still the top band, and I think it may come down once again. So now let's have a look at coffee. Coffee is bouncing off the green support rail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6, 7. So quite a few touches on that rail. Is it going to get to the green line, reverse there, confirm it as a resistance, and then rally? And I may even argue that we may have a double support when it gets back to the red potential, red proper support, that blue plus red double support. So if it comes down to the green, excuse me, I'm going to put this in green as well. So it's kind of a green triangle. So if it gets here and then rallies to get back to 275. Coffee, on the long term, that purple broken resistance is getting back tested, and it's holding at the moment. So, and of course, there's this red support rail. I'm going to put it right there. So nothing is broken yet. I'm still leaning bullish on coffee, but a little bit tricky, I must admit. Wheat had broken the red diagonal support. We back tested it a few times, and it's holding as a resistance. There's also this golden potential downtrend that is coming, that is driving it down. It may get to the golden top band, and then if it reverses once again, we're going to come down to erase these gains. This year is a contract rollover gap anyway. Okay, and on the December contract, it's the same. The blue support was broken and back tested. I'm still holding the short from 572, which is also a kind of a hedge for the soybeans long trade, which I'm stuck in. I'm stuck in the soybeans long from 1034. Actually, it has been a terrible trade, I must admit. I didn't exit it, and I'm still holding it. That purple, the green, once the black one was broken, there was no reason to hold it, but I was a little bit, yeah, in love with that, and it came down inside the golden downtrend. It broke out. It didn't get all the way to that green plus purple, by the way. I was hoping that it would get there at 1020 so that we could get at least get out of that long. Unfortunately, it didn't, and it came down. Is it going to rally once again to that green? We'll see. And this year is November contract. I think soon we're going to switch to the next contract. And corn is above this golden support zone if it comes here and breaks it. But I gave you December contract as a short entry anyway. And if you look at the triple resistance reversal right there, that green plus purple plus red, that was a triple resistance reversal. Came down, it erased, you can see the red bear flag is broken. We may close the gap, fill the gap, and from there, even like maybe even backtest the red at 420, and then from there, I'm expecting it to come down all the way here to 390. And this here is cocoa, it has broken already this golden support rail or zone, and it is backtesting it. I think we're going to see more downside. And the December contract is, I mean, of course, if it breaks the that blue support, then we should see more downside. Sugar inside the red bull flag, potential bull flag. On the March contract, it's the green bull flag. And obviously, it still is targeting the green bottom band. That's the minimum target. And finally, cotton, the golden top band held. It came back to the, like, it's now making new lows inside this golden bull flag. Is it going to break the golden bottom band? That would be, of course, very bearish again. Or is it going to rally off it and then break out of the golden bull flag? This is it's going to be a very big test for the bullish case. It would be beautiful to bounce off it and break out of the golden bull flag. And the level is going to be around 69.50, 69, between 69.50 and 69. Okay, so let's have now a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is forcing that blue major resistance right there. Okay, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is breaking out. I think this time it's breaking out. And if it does properly, then we get to 76, which is going to be a new all-time high, which is that green top band. Okay, a very, 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 very positive here. On the other hand, Ethereum is still sluggish. Excuse me. I'm going to put it in black color. So if this black support breaks, right, 3-touch support, if it breaks, I think it may even break this blue resistance, blue support, and it would come down really big time. So Bitcoin is the only one that is rallying really strongly and trying to break out. And on the Binance coin still has to break the blue top band. No real breakout yet. Solana on the 8-hourly, I showed you this one last week. So the red top band and bottom, this is perfection. 2 touches, 3 touches, right? The red. And the golden, also perfection. 2 touches on the top, 2 touches on the bottom. That golden one is a bull flag, okay? And it's very close to the top band. So we may see another reversal together with the red and then come down and break the red. That would mean the purple bottom band may not hold. Okay, so got to be very careful with Solana. It may really reverse very sharply. And Monero has to break 180, 185. Ripple made new lows, which is not good. It has to break 65 cents, as simple as that. Fetch AI came to the green bottom band. Even remember the green bull flag? 1, 2, 3, actually 4 touches on the green top band, 3 touches on the green bottom band. If Fetch AI breaks the green top band, you want to buy this. I think it's going to rally big time. And the green top band is 136. Anything above 137, you want to buy Fetch AI. Data is this blue bull flag in the making. I think there is a good chance that if it touches the blue bottom band, then it rallies and breaks out. OM, it had recovered a little bit. Now maybe it will come down to the red and then rally. Dash hasn't really broken out of anything. The wedge may be still forming. Dogecoin still trying. You can see here the blue top band is now broken. Very bullish for Doji, but there is a big test for Dogecoin, and it's the red one, that red uptrend that has been broken to the downside and even backtested in July of this year. So if it has to rally back into the red, that's a big if. FTM is still looking good, and is it forming a kind of a bull flag? Let me show you what I mean by that. It's this sideways channel that could be forming a bull flag. I'm going to put it in black, right? This is a kind of a consolidation. So if it breaks out, yes. And CAS, wow, look at this. I've been pointing at the green bottom band as a potential support, or actually as a support. And I said if for a rally, it has to really bounce off it and get to the green top band. Is it a double support that we just saw? So I'm going to put it there, and I think we are. Look at this. This is trading channels at its best. Yeah, that almost touched that black and green, right? And I'm going to put it in what? Blue color. So the green and blue, they both held. And of course, we have to now it has to get to that blue top band and smash it to the upside and get to the green top band. But that level was the support, and it is holding. And PAL has to bounce and break that blue top band at 27 cents. Pepe has broken the black support. That is not good. And if it breaks the purple as well, then we come down once again, a big time. Chainlink couldn't break that purple top band for good. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. I'm hopeful for the red bottom band. If it touches that, rallies and breaks out of the red and the purple, that would be very, very bullish. And Jasmy, this is what I feared. Jasmy has broken the purple and green. This is very bearish in my view. And if it backtest holds, then it comes down to the blue plus red double support. And Shiba has to get to the golden resistance and smash it. That level is 235. IOTA is still inside the blue downtrend. It just touched a new multi-year low, right? That's another low. So that is bad, actually. Clearly, it is bad. But if the blue top band can be broken, it is a very speculative one. I wouldn't really put big money into this, okay? But it's, again, everything's speculation. And this may be really ready to rally to the purple resistance and smash it and get to a new all-time high at 240. It's at 11 cents. So even if you put $100, it would make pretty good money at the breakout. TIA, and you wouldn't shed a tear if you lose that to $100. This is what I'm always saying. You don't want to put a lot of money into these things. But when you put some money and small money, they may still be very meaningful in the end, in a couple of years. The golden bottom band, the red. So TIA has to break that 660 level. Not much to say until it breaks that blue. And Venri has broken the green bottom band. This is very bad. I told you, Venri has to get to the blue top band and green. It has broken the green bottom band. That is not good. So the bull flag is gone, and there is maybe just one more chance to start a rally off the green, this bottom band. But I think if it does bounce and then breaks it, that would be, of course, a bear flag break, which should target maybe that blue bottom band. Venri is not in a good place. And Zcash is slightly positive because of the blue. It's very close to that blue top band now. and the ACH is bouncing off the broken wedge, which is positive, and it may also be ready. So I'm going to put it on the, yeah, that one. Right, just a second, bear with me. That blue bull flag, right? This is a bull flag in the making. And if it breaks it, ACH may rally. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope it helps. Let me know if you have any questions. I mean, so that ADA is off the golden support, but it really has to rally off it here. Audio not good. AVAX maybe. AVAX may be ready to rally, but yeah, I don't see much of a. I can see, well, maybe we'll have. I think there are a lot of followers of AVAX, so this could become like a bull flag. Get to the blue and break out. That could be possible. Chilis, not really, not much to say. CKB is one of the good ones actually, but maybe we come back to the green again and then rally. I'm not sure. Coty, golden resistance has to be broken, and of course this red top band has to be broken for a major rally. Hive had broken the red, but so far it hasn't really rallied much. Litecoin, I'm going to remove this one. That blue one wasn't really very precise, but the red bull flag this here is a bull flag in the making. Long term though, like if it gets to the red and breaks it, then yes, it may rally back to the major highs of 2021. RSR, the red bull flag, right? That red bull flag is broken and back tested, which may start a rally. And I can also argue that there is a little bull flag there, right? Is there a bull flag here? Yeah, could be. If it touches the blue and then rally. And that's it really. I don't want to, yeah, Tezos, not really. So yeah, that's it, guys. Take care. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.